everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have this 2022 Volkswagen Golf GTI, and we're going to do a taillight tint installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how it looks before doing the installation on the taillights. It's just your regular taillight factory lens, and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. If you like the product, the link for the product will be down below. So with that being said, let's start with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before starting with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the taillight. So to prep it, all you need to do is apply Slip Solution onto the lenses, and with the clean microfiber towel, start removing any contaminants that the taillight may have. Okay, so we're going to start by installing this section of the taillight first. So this one is a two-piece install. So we're starting with the front piece first. So to start off, apply Slip Solution to the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And you want to align the tint to this edge of the taillight here. So align it to the edge here and make sure it's aligned here as well. Keep everything aligned. So once you have it aligned, now we can start tacking it down. To tack the film down, just apply tack solution underneath and on top of the film. Hold it in position, and then with your squeegee, just start tacking it down so we can secure it to this section of the taillight. So before we move on, we need to make sure we seal this edge here. The reason why we need to seal the edge here is because when we install this other piece that goes on this section of the taillight, it overlaps just a little bit with this one. So we need to make sure that this piece that we just installed isn't lifting, because if it lifts, it will damage this one and the one that will be on top. So to seal this section, all we need to do is just apply tack solution around the edges, and we're going to use our heat gun and apply heat on the edges of the tint. And we're going to use our microfiber towel just to help it tack down and seal the edges. And you just rinse and repeat this step until we seal the edge. Okay, just to check and see if the film is sealed, pass your finger on the edge. If your finger isn't catching the film, then the film is completely sealed. But if it is, you just continue, apply tack solution and heat, and then just seal the edges. And then once you're done, we can move on with the next piece. So now for the next install, just apply Slip Solution onto the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And with this one, we want to align the tint to this edge of the taillight first. So place the film and align it right on the edge here. And make sure everything stays aligned here and on the top here. So now that we aligned it, lift the film carefully and apply tack solution underneath and on top of the film. So first we're going to anchor this section of the taillight. So just tack it down to secure it. Once we secured the film, the next step is to ensure that this section of the film stays aligned and just tacking it down to this section here. So just make sure everything's aligned, and now lift the film and apply tack solution. Now the next step, once we secured this one, we just need to do a small stretch to reach this section of the film to the top edge here. Just lift the film carefully. Since the film got dry a little bit, you might need to apply Slip Solution again. And then make sure this area is dry, that way you have better grip. So stretch it upward just by a little bit until it reaches the edge. Once you have it on the edge, start tagging it down. And now that we have this section secured, we just finish off with the rest here. So it's just a light stretch in order to remove the small fingers that we have here, and just helping the film reach to this edge here. So just stretch it, reach to the edge. The finger that we had here disappeared now. So all we need to do is just apply tack solution and start securing the whole film. Once this step is complete, just make sure you clean the film. That way we're able to see if we have any bubbles behind the film. So we need to make sure we remove all the water bubbles behind the film before we completely seal the film. And that should be good. And now the last step to do is just sealing the edges. So we need to seal this section of the film, and on the top as well, and on the side. So to seal the edges, just apply tack solution. And then we're going to apply heat, and little by little using a microfiber towel to close all the edges. And then once we're done with this step, we can move on with the next install. So now we're moving on to this section of the tail light. So to install it, just apply slip solution to the lens and slip solution on the tint film. And the same steps that we did with this one, just rinse and repeat with this one, where it's more simple, just align it. So once you have it aligned, grab your tack solution, apply it on top and underneath the film, hold it in position and just tack it down to secure it. Just make sure there's no solution behind the film, and that's pretty much it for this one. And now all we need to do now is just stretch this section of the film just to reach it to this edge here. So it's just a small stretch, so like that, and then just hold it with one hand and tack it down with your other. And then before you finish off and add heat, just make sure you remove all the solution behind the film. And then once you've removed the solution, we could apply tack solution and heat all around to seal the edges. So the last thing to do once we finish with the whole installation is just to post heat the entire film. So to post heat, all you need is your tack solution and spray it all over on the edges of the film and also wherever we overlap the film with another film. And all you're going to do is apply heat all over the entire panel. And then once you apply a little bit of heat, you're going to use your microfiber towel to help seal and remove any solution that's trapped behind the film. And then once you're done with this step, you're done with the installation. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. Okay, so that concludes the installation video for the Taillight Tint for the 2022 Volkswagen Golf GTI. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. If it did, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.